Day number 14, Mark 9:33 through 37. They came to Capernaum. When he was in the house, he asked them, "What were you arguing about on the road?" But they kept quiet because on the way they had argued about who was the greatest. Sitting down, Jesus called the 12 and said, "Anyone who wants to be first must be the very last, and the servant of all." He took a little child whom he placed among them. Taking the child in his arms, he said to them, "Whoever welcomes one of these little children in my name welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me does not welcome me, but the one who sent me." Considering the sheer drama and the implications, Tech's 1990 win over top-ranked Virginia may well be the greatest football game in school's history. On that November 3rd afternoon, the ACC championship was at stake, and as it turned out, so was the national championship. The game transcended the first week of November and became college football game of the season, the college football game of the season. Virginia led early 13-0, but the resilient Jackets drove 75 yards with quarterback Sean Jones scrambling for the last 23. Virginia responded to lead 21-7 before Jones hit Jerry Gilchrist for his first career touchdown, a 43-yarder. Virginia then scored right before the half to lead at the break 28-14. On the first play of the second half, linebacker Calvin Tiggle recovered a fumble. Gilchrist scored on a 12-yard flanker reverse, and then Jones, who admitted he was having a lot of fun, hit Emmett Merchant for a 26-yard score. The game was tied at 28 late in the third quarter. The thrilling roller coaster ride continued when Virginia took a 35-28 lead in the fourth quarter. Tech answered yet again with a 75-yard drive, fullback William Bell scoring the eighth. Scott Sison's 32-yard field goal gave Tech its first lead, but with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to play, a Virginia field goal tied the game at 38. Jones and the Jackets stormed down the field. Only 7 seconds were left when Sison's 37-yard kick split the uprights. The moment so dramatic that many Jackets on the sideline couldn't watch. Tech had a 41-38 win that propelled the Jackets into the national championship discussion and what could well be considered the greatest Tech football game of them all. We all want to be the greatest. The goal for the Jackets and their fans every season is to at least the conference championship with a shot at the national title. The competition at work is to be the most productive salesperson on the staff or the teacher of the year. In other words, we define being the greatest in terms of the struggle for personal success. It's nothing new. The disciples saw greatness in the same way. As Jesus illustrated, though, greatness in the kingdom of God has nothing to do with the world's understanding of success. Rather, the greatest are those who channel their ambition toward the furtherance of Christ's kingdom through love and service, rather than their own achievement, which is a complete reversal of status and values as the world sees them. After all, who could be greater than the person who has Jesus for a brother and God for a father? And that's every one of us. Perhaps the greatest game in Tech history took place on a breathtakingly beautiful afternoon on the grounds of Mr. Jefferson's University. Writer Jack Wilkinson of the 1990 Virginia game. To be great for God has nothing to do with personal advancement and everything to do with the advancement of God's kingdom.